The summer rental, a quaint farmhouse nestled amidst the deceptive serenity of the countryside, was meant to be an escape, a respite from the suffocating concrete embrace of the city. My name is John, and I, along with my wife Julian, and our children, Liam and Zoe, sought solace in its rustic charm. What we found, however, was a creeping dread, a slow-burning terror that clung to the very air we breathed, a subtle yet pervasive corruption of the idyllic. The farmhouse stood at the end of a gravel artery, a skeletal finger pointing into the heart of a dense, whispering wood. Its wide, decaying porch groaned under our weight, each creak a mournful sigh from a forgotten age. The interior was a museum of the antiquated, a labyrinth of dust-choked antique furniture and portraits whose eyes seemed to follow our every move. The air itself was thick with the scent of damp wood and something else, something indefinable, a musty, organic odor that hinted at secrets better left undisturbed. The pool, a cerulean eye in the green expanse of the yard, offered a temporary illusion of normalcy. The children splashed, their laughter a fragile counterpoint to the oppressive silence of the surrounding woods. Julian and I, perched on the edge, attempted to ignore the prickling unease that settled upon us like a shroud. The sun, a dying ember, cast long, distorted shadows that danced and writhed like phantoms. As twilight deepened, the stars emerged, cold and distant, like the eyes of ancient, indifferent gods. We dined by the pool, the flickering lights casting grotesque shapes that seemed to shift and coalesce in the periphery of our vision. It was then that I heard the sound, a dry, brittle crunching, like the skeletal fingers of the forest floor reaching out. "Did you hear that?" I asked, my voice a strained whisper. Julian, her face pale in the dim light, attempted a reassuring smile. "Just an animal, I'm sure." But the sound persisted, growing closer, more deliberate. It was not the random rustling of a woodland creature, but the measured, deliberate tread of something else. The children, sensing our unease, grew quiet, their playful energy replaced by a nervous stillness. I ushered them inside, the heavy wooden door slamming shut with a resounding thud that echoed through the silent house. Inside, the antique furniture seemed to leer, the portraits to judge. I checked every window and door, my hands trembling as I secured the archaic locks. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the frantic thumping of my own heart. Hours crawled by, each tick of the grandfather clock in the hallway a hammer blow against my sanity. Just as I began to succumb to the false comfort of normalcy, the knocking began. A heavy, insistent pounding that resonated through the very foundations of the house. "Open up! It's the police!" a voice called out, smooth and deceptively calm. My blood ran cold. Why would the police be here, in this remote corner of the world, at this ungodly hour? "Why are you here?" I demanded, my voice hoarse. "Report of suspicious activity. Please open the door." Something was wrong. The tone, the cadence, the very essence of the voice was off. It was a flawless imitation, a mimicry that lacked the genuine warmth of human authority. I dialed the local police station, my fingers fumbling with the keypad. The dispatcher's voice, calm and professional, confirmed my suspicions. No officers had been dispatched to our location. "Stay inside, lock everything," she advised, her voice edged with concern. "We're sending real officers to your location." Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through me. I relayed the information to Julian, her eyes wide with terror. We huddled together, the children clinging to us like frightened animals. The knocking intensified, a relentless assault on the fragile barrier between us and the unknown. "Open the door now," the voice snarled, the veneer of civility shattered, revealing the raw, predatory hunger beneath. I turned off the lights, plunging the house into darkness. Peering through the curtains, I saw them. Figures, indistinct and shifting, moving around the perimeter of the house, like shadows given form. Minutes stretched into an eternity. The knocking continued, punctuated by the scraping of metal against the door handle. The voice, now a guttural growl, promised unspeakable horrors if we did not comply. Then, a flicker of hope. The flashing blue and red lights of a police car, cutting through the darkness like a beacon. The figures scattered, disappearing into the suffocating embrace of the woods. The real officers arrived, their faces grim. They searched the surrounding area, but found nothing. They assured us we were safe, but advised us to leave immediately. They pose as officers, one of them explained, his voice low and serious. To gain entry. Their intentions are unknown. We packed our belongings, our hands trembling, and fled the farmhouse, leaving behind the remnants of our shattered peace. As we drove away, the house loomed in the rearview mirror, a dark, silent sentinel guarding its secrets. The hotel room, sterile and impersonal, offered little comfort. Sleep was a distant memory, haunted by the guttural growls and the scraping of metal against wood. The next morning, we returned to the city, the oppressive weight of the countryside still clinging to us like a second skin. The incident had changed us, tainted us with a knowledge we could not unlearn. The farmhouse, with its antique charm and its hidden horrors, remained a dark stain on our memories, a reminder of the unseen terrors that lurk just beyond the veil of normalcy. The woods, once a symbol of tranquility, now whispered of ancient evils, of entities that moved in the shadows, their intentions as unfathomable as the depths of the cosmos. We had stumbled upon something old, something wrong, something that had no place in the world of men. It was a glimpse into the abyss, a chilling reminder that the universe is not a benevolent place, but a vast, indifferent expanse teeming with horrors beyond our comprehension. And in the rural quiet of that rented farmhouse, a tiny piece of that vast horror reached out and touched us.